Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the page that I'm going to be working on today, and because I have muted colors over here, I'm going to continue the muted colors over here. So my plan is I'm going to put a belly band, but I'm going to do a diagonal one. So all I've done was I took a piece of 80-pound cardstock. This is 8.5 inches long by 1.25 inches tall, and I'm just going to lay it out roughly where I want it to go. Somewhere along those lines. I'm going to take just my pencil and I'm going to mark top and bottom here, and top and bottom here. And then I'm going to take something with a straight edge, anything, and I'm going to draw them out. That one. And that one. I'm going to cut those two pieces off. Double check my measurement. Okay, perfect. Now, since I have the desert sand over here, I'm going to cover the entire background in desert sand, as well as this, and I have a Holtz Distress number 8 tag. I'm only going to do one side of it in the desert sand, so I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the other side of the tag and I'm going to color it all in the black marble, paint it all in, and I'll be right back as well. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm actually going to be using the Holtz Leaf Prints 2, and I am using, it's these two little stamps. Let me see, they might be blurring or glaring. I have this little one and this little one, and I'm just gonna go and randomly stamp them down, but as opposed to using my black soot on this one, I'm gonna be using the Archival vintage photo. It may or may not show up, we will see. Okay, so now we're going to set those aside to dry up just for a little bit while I work on my belly band. And what I had done was those exact same stamps, I went in on a piece of the 80-pound cardstock and I stamped, colored, and cut 18 of these. 9 of them I colored in the orange and red variation. I apologize for the background noise, guys. I can't do anything about it. They're currently blowing leaves. Go figure. And another 9 I did in just the red. So this is Fiery Sunset and Pomegranate Seed. This is Pure Sunshine, Squeezed Orange, and Fiery Sunset. And then of the bigger leaf, and I am not an arborist, so I have no idea what each type of leaf is. I stamped me out 9 and I did them in a brown colorway, so it's desert sand and melted chocolate on top. And my plan is just to stick these down on here in a random way. Something along crazy, just wacky, wild, going everywhere like a pile of leaves would. just want them to look good is all. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't just start sticking them down on there, because usually that's how I get the best results for myself. I may not use all of each one. I may just use whatever. How much, however. Okay, I think I want that one there. Maybe a red one up in the background. So I think I'm just going to start sticking these on and play with it a little bit, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so I just went in and glued them all down, and then I cut right along the edges here, cut those edges off, and that's going to lay down somewhere about in there. What I know I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to add double-sided tape right here and right here on both edges. Alright, so now I'm going to set this aside for a few and work on this. What I want to do is I want to add some color in these little leaves in the background. So on both the tag and this, I'm going to use the same colors that I used on the other leaves. So squeezed orange, fiery sunset, pomegranate seed, desert sand, and melted chocolate. So I'm going to do that really quick. Now, this is what I have. So I think I'm going to leave this side alone, flip it over to the black side, and I think I'm going to add some of the extra leaves that I have for this on here. So let's see what we got. Okay, and if I put a little trio down here. And then maybe a couple up here. I think I'm going to put those on really quick and I'll be right back. So what I did was I just put some leaves up in the left corner and in the bottom right corner. And that's essentially going to be my tag that's going to tuck back here. But I have one more thing, and I don't know if I'm going to have to needle them down a little bit or not, because I have these from my border sheets, and I just cut it down to fit, and I figured I'd put the red up here and the yellow down here, because instead of putting the whole thing down, I'm going to use that for the tag to tuck behind, kind of, to stay in place. And it looks like, well, I think I'm just going to stick them on and see what we get. If I have to meet them down, I will. So I'll do that really quick and I'll be right back. Now that those are down, I am just going to get my belly band, ready to go down. So I'm going to put it in the position that I want it. So something along those lines, right there and there. Maybe I can go down a little bit lower. Alright, peel my double-sided tape off and get that stuck down. So I decided that this is too bright for what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go in and fill in these little sections with my leftover leaves, and that way it'll kind of tone it down and it's going to make it look like a pile of leaves down here. Okay, now it is time to go on with my black Posca paint pen and outline things. Now with the white Posca paint pen, I'm going to go around these, and then I'm going to go in and I'm just going to do a stitch border, because I have one up there, all the way around the black here. And then I'm going to do a stitch border down both sides of this, and then all the way around this side. And that is it, guys. That is my page for the day. I have my tag here that I got room to write. I'll take my white Posca paint pen and write here, as well as on the back I can write with my black Posca paint pen. If I want to, I can write back here and back here. But like I said, I wanted something that was very muted, because this page was muted, and if I would have put a bright color over here, it would have probably looked really, really off. And honestly, it's fall, so the pretty leaves, you know, are everywhere. I wish Diane for Dylusions had leaf stamps like this, and I could have used hers, because I usually love to use her items the most. But you can have your tag go that way, or if you just want to really make it mute down, you can have it go this way. But because I want to pull the black from over here, I am having it go this way. Alright, well, I hope that this page gives you some kind of inspiration for your journal pages. If you liked the video, please give it a like. I thank you so very much for watching, and until the next time, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.